Here we
Sierra
go.
X-ray Golf Sierra at runway 28 left ready
There's
for
the
takeoff
Monterey
departure
Airport.
to the south.
That's 28 looking out to the west.
Crafters Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra cleared for takeoff runway 28 left departure
And
to
this
the
is a
south of
close-up of the Cub Crafters X-Cub.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28 left Cub Crafters X-ray Golf Sierra.
I don't know what he's doing. I think he's checking the mags. He doesn't need that much power to go from dead stop. See, he has takeoff flap. And the gear is a little different from the original Cub. It's a little beefed up and the tires are bigger so you can land on out-of-the-way places, riverbeds, mountaintops. So here we go. Enough of this. We're ready to fly. And I have to start her up. There we go. If I'd had the mags on, I wouldn't have to do that. It would just keep running. But anyway, there we go. And I'm just going to back up a little bit here and change this view so you see the autopilot down here, which we're not going to use today. You can see the flight is already plugged in, and I could navigate. It could fly itself out to the airport, which said Carmel Valley Airport, but we'll find out. Yes, it's in Carmel Valley, but there's 2 airports out there. Actually, there's 3. And here we go. We're ready to rock and roll. So take off the brake and give it full power. Now that I have my rudder pedals, I don't have the auto throttle, auto rudder, and we can watch it climb out. Take off the flap.
Crafters X-ray Golf Sierra, continue for south departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Have to answer the tower. There's the beautiful
Monterey Tower, Cub Crafters Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra continue for south departure.
Monterey Bay, Monterey. Now the first stop, not stop, but flyover, is Tehama Golf Course. And this is Montera, upscale homes, 5-acre parcels up here, gated. And we're going to fly right over the Tehama Golf Course on top of the hill here. You can see the clubhouse off the left wingtip. And the course is a very hilly course. My dad would have called it a goat course. So then we're going to take a little peek out toward the mouth of the valley, and you see a little open green space. There's a subdivision on the hilltop the nose is pointing at. Just beyond that is Rancho Cañada. So we're not going to go look at that. The next golf course is
Monterey Tower, Cub Crafters Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra frequency change.
There's Quail Lodge, pointing the nose right at it. I used to work for Quail Lodge Realty, and they gave me free golf there. That's the Quail Lodge golf course. And then right off the left wingtip is the Quail Lodge. You see the swimming pool down there, right under the wing. That's Quail Lodge, right off the Carmel Valley Road. And we'll continue on out the Carmel Valley. Carmel Valley Road. You can see we're eastbound, Carmel River. And the next golf course is right off the nose. And that's Carmel Valley Ranch. And when we have our coastal fog situation in the summertime, this area from about Quail Lodge, which we just pointed out, from about Quail Lodge on out, sometimes you get sun at Quail Lodge and sometimes you don't. Usually every day you're going to get sunshine, but the fog burns off and the valley is fog free. So there's Carmel Valley Ranch, and you can see some condos right directly under the airplane, and then cluster homes right off the nose, and then up the hill are more cluster homes going above the golf course, and just going out of view is the hotel there, Carmel Valley Ranch Hotel. Now we're going to start coming down because we're going to be in the valley here in about another 4 or 5 miles. Let's see where we're going. I can see the airport. If you see the little zigzag in the river off in the distance, the zag, the first zig goes right, the zag goes left, and the zag points at the Carmel Valley. They call it the Vintage Airport, and it's no longer open. My grandson goes to the little school there, Tularcitos School, and possibly me doing short field landings with my students in the late 60s. They closed it, I think, by the end of the 70s. But me shooting touch and goes didn't help their situation. So we can go ahead and look out here. Cut the power back, a little notch of flap. Gonna do a touch and go the wrong way. Normally the prevailing wind is behind us or going with us here. I'm gonna put in full flap. I gotta slow down and get down. Normally the cool ocean breeze blows into the valley. Get this down to 60. Yeah, we got it now. We'll give it a little better view here. Clipping the tops of the trees here today. Whoa, this is a real short field landing. Okay, got my rudder now. That kept me busy. I had to stop talking while I did that. So they call that the Carmel Valley Vintage Airport. It was built in the 1940s. It did have a little hard strip. Now we're going up over the hill. My grandson lives off the right wing down the little canyon. Possibly it's this canyon just up here under my nose. Can't keep track of the canyons out here. We climb up over these hills. The hills in the distance are all called the Santa Lucia Mountains. So I recall seeing them cutting in this strip when I flew the area in the 60s. Well, I got my instructor's rating and my instrument rating. And I don't know if it's an open airport or not, because like Carmel Valley is definitely closed to traffic. They used to fly in Santa Claus there for the kids. Now the fire department drives the fire truck around on Christmas Eve. Okay, now we're going to come back. The airport here is at about 2,300 feet. And we can see it off the left wing out there, the tip there. You can see right there. So we plug this view in and come back and maybe about 13 inches. Notch a flap. So as you can see, it's an uphill runway, which makes it a little fun. My first airport that I landed at with an uphill was Catalina Island. We'll probably do a tour of that before I'm finished. Okay, we're a little fast, so got to tell the car to get off the runway. I love it that they park more planes up here than they do down near the village. Of course, one airport is open and the other one is closed, I guess. Here we go. Oh. So they call this Carmel Valley Airport. Got a new trick here I'm going to try. Sure mixed up the drone. I've never done that before. I just thought it, because the using the rudder and the brake, I haven't got that science down to where I can turn this thing around on a dime. Okay, now we're gonna go for another little stop here. Oh, there we go. I think I better go back to auto rudder. These rudders are a little bit clunky. Well, anyway, it's just a toy. So over that way, you see the village and the runway through the little pass there. But we have another stop to make. And Mount Toro is off in the distance, off above the left wingtip. Mount Toro. If you go over that Mount Toro, you end up in Salinas. This is a little subdivision. There's 10-acre parcels. It's called Sky Ranch. Nice southern exposure. Looks like a guy has a tennis court there. Okay. And this is a little private runway. This is called Rana Ranch. The ranch house may be up here to the left. I see some outbuildings, and it's a cattle ranch. And the throttle sounds like it's still on, got power on, but really, there, finally the engine is slowing down. I don't see any cattle. I think you can program this thing to have some cattle out there if you're in an area where they put cattle out, like Tanzania. I don't know whether Tanzania has cattle or not. So you see a nice clear bump up in front of me, and that's where I packed a picnic. You didn't know that. I packed a picnic. So we're going to have a picnic up there and look out at the bay for lunch. I don't see any clouds in the sky, so I don't think we're going to get rained out. And looking over into the valley, just off the nose tip, the airport would be in there. I can see it, but it'd be a little hard to see. And then to the right, you see Mount Toro going over towards Salinas. And now I better throttle back. We're going to have to get this thing on the ground so we can have our lunch. Put 1 or 2 notches of flap in. Little power. Full flap.
Envoy 4059er, cleared to land runway 28 left. Wind 256 at 10.
There, finally made a fairly good landing.
Clear to
there,
runway 28, left envoy 4059er.
you can see off to the bay. And kill the engine so you can hear what I have to say, which isn't very much, but be a nice spot to have a lunch. And you can see yesterday, those are the Santa Lucia Mountains to the south. They go up to 4,000 or 5,000 feet, probably just 4,000 feet where we're looking. And then to the right, Mount Toro, and probably fly through that little notch to go to the Mount Toro airport. That could be Fremont Peak over near Hollister in the background. And we'll just take another look here. I don't know what that's off or what right wing, what they're doing there. But the bay in the distance. Okay, here we go. Thanks for watching. Bye.